All right, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I hope y'all are doing well. So, we are finally getting into the indicative mood and the present tense conjugations of what? Spanish verbs. Can y'all feel the excitement? All right, let's get to learning good. Spanish verbs, y'all. Now, Spanish verbs and their conjugations can be considered far more complex than those of English's. They are conjugated for person, but to a broader extent. We are going to start with the pronouns. I, yo, you, tú, he, él, she, ella, or ella if you want to get standard with it. I'll probably go with that while I'm doing this. It, eso, ello, ella. We, nosotros, nosotras. Y'all, ustedes. They, ellos, ellas. Now, I'm sure y'all noticed some pronouns have more than one version. For it takes the gender of the object it refers to. For those of you who don't know, everything, meaning everything, meaning objects, have gender in Spanish. Everything. The plurals can apply to men and women separately, hence ellos, ellas. And when talking about a mixed group of people, you'll usually hear the masculine pronoun being used if you're choosing to emphasize the subject. Also, there are two forms of you in the singular form. Tú, which is informal, meaning for friends and people around your age, and usted is formal for elders, superiors, and people along those lines. In other words, Spanish will make sure y'all put some respect on that usted out in them streets. Just so y'all know, pa que sepa. Spanish has three verb classes. Verbs ending in AR, verbs ending in ER, and verbs ending in IR. We're going to be going over the AR verbs in this presentation along with their present tense conjugations. Here are the conjugated endings for AR. Now, this is going to look trippy at first, but just give it time. It looks intense, but I promise it will be easier to navigate as we move farther along. Conjugating a verb. In this slide, we're going to be working with trabajar, which means to work, ironically. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How do we conjugate verbs in Spanish? First, we remove the infinitive ending, which is AR, and then we add the proper ending depending on who or what is being referred to. So, we remove the AR, and we get left with that. So, trabajo, trabajas, trabajamos, trabajan. Now, you're going to see why this looks relatively vague in my next slide. Let's get into context. Linguistically speaking, Spanish is a pro-drop language, meaning pronoun dropping. So pronouns aren't really used when speaking because their conjugations tend to let people know who or what is being discussed. While the third-person singulars share the same conjugation, along with the second and third-person plurals as well. The thing to keep in mind is that the subject only needs to be brought up once, and that is who or what the verb will refer to until someone or something else is brought up. So, trabajo aquí. Trabajas aquí. Trabaja aquí. Trabajamos aquí. Trabajan aquí. Now the thing to keep in mind again is that these are conjugated for person, meaning that what you should technically be thinking is this. This is what all of those conjugations are referring to. Now, let's look at another verb, one of my personal faves, mandar. Now, this verb has a myriad of meanings, but one of them consists of to be in charge, to run shit, to be the head honcho, the kingpin, if you will. So, we have our pronouns, their conjugated endings, and the verb itself. So, yo mando, tú mandas, usted manda, él manda, ella manda, nosotros mandamos, nosotras mandamos, ustedes mandan, ellos mandan, ellas mandan. Boom. Now for a mini dialogue. Oye, compa, tu hermana manda aquí, ¿no? No manda aquí. ¿Quién manda aquí entonces? Yo mando aquí, güey. Para que tú sepas. Alright, that is all for this presentation, y'all. Thanks for watching. Y'all know the drill. We'll see each other again real soon.